finally, we won our state competition. We won grand champion in our division the week before spring break. And as you know, we never came back from spring break. So we were on a high, and then we had COVID happen. My last original girls are graduating this year. I have two that were my first freshmen, and they're seniors this year. So it's kind of, bittersweet. But it was really nice that they, who had dreamt of it since I started the program, to actually be a part of it and actually get to achieve that goal, which I wouldn't have ever imagined that we were able to win grand champion on my third year here. So it was just a great blessing. And it was short-lived because it was only a week before COVID happened. But it was definitely something that I think the girls who were here before and now the gentlemen have a new goal in mind, and they know what they need to do to achieve it. And so I think that's going to be very helpful for us for the future. We didn't get to do our spring show this year, which everyone was a little bit upset. But we also did get to have our auditions online this year, where we had students submit videos, and we ended up having 28 make the team this year. That's including 2 gentlemen. So it's been very interesting. We had online dance camp. I finally got to see them in person in August. And we've been doing a few football games, and we've been having practice on campus. And it's been going well so far. We've started working on contest season again. And hopefully our spring show this year, our theme for this year is For the Love of Dance. And just remembering why we like to dance, what our passion is, and the things that we get out of dance, and what brings us closer together. So because we have 28 students, we haven't been able to use our dance room unless it's not the whole entire team, obviously. Now for practices, when everybody's here, I have these dots that have numbers on them, and each person has their number, and the dots are spaced out where they need to be in their formations, and they have their numbers so they know where they're supposed to be standing. They keep their own palms, they bring them to practice, they take them home. That way we don't have to worry about sanitizing them. Now there are performance palms. They only use for performances, and they are sanitized and not used for about 2 weeks in between football games, so they are completely clean. Uniforms are taken home and cleaned themselves. They have masks that have our Sensations logo on them. We also take temperature checks. They do a screening before practice, and then we also sanitize constantly. We're working through it, and of course, it's a learning process. It's been difficult, but also not difficult at the same time. We usually are pretty spaced apart when it comes to football, so that hasn't been the hard part, but them wanting to socialize, be together and hug each other, and that's hard for them. I built a website for the Sensations. It's staffordsensations.org. It's something new, but it's a good way for people to kind of see what we do. It's connected to our Instagram, it's connected to our Twitter. So when we post something on Instagram or Twitter, you can see it on that website.